It's recording. Right, in your piece, what I've done is I've spoken to Quadrant and Region already. You're next.
Have they done it as well?
They're gonna narrow theirs down because their one was 8 minutes long, and they've got ideas of how they want to do it. Because when I had this, when I presented all these at the panel meeting, they weren't as good quality performances as the Disgrace of Waste of Space ones, because we spent ages on them and put a lot of. Do you know what I mean? This one, I'm not saying we didn't. What I'm saying is, not as a researcher now, as an artist and as director, I want to be a little bit more specific about how I'd like you guys to present your stuff. So I'm suggesting that the parameters are, I don't want it to be any more than 2 minutes.
What, for the whole thing?
Your whole thing. So what it is each one, there's going to be 5, and I want it to be, put them all into, amalgamate into a 10-minute documentary of each person's idea of home, yeah?
And each of it's going to be 2 minutes?
Each minute's going to be 2 minutes, each one's going to be 2 minutes. Now, what I'm thinking is, don't include Disgrace of Waste of Space in the beginning, unless you have a snapshot of it. And I think you should have some kind of commentating throughout your piece. Yeah?
Like a map.
Yeah, or vocally even. So you could say, maybe you start with, I don't have no idea, but everyone really liked your idea about the blanket and the each square thing. Yeah. Everyone really liked that, and I thought it was a good idea, because it's a development from last year, do you know what I mean?
I kind of had the idea from
day one.
Yeah.
From yeah. Is that where you come from, the roots type of thing? Cool. What I was thinking was, if we had, what if it covered you?
What do you mean?
What if you filmed it so that tapestry covered you, so you're underneath it? But then we don't need to see you properly.
Okay, yeah, I was like, what?
Hi! But what you have is, or it could be that it's fine, it's on the bed, it's your space, but I'm just thinking about how it represents you. And if you went to, you're on a square, you don't need to pull out and then pull in and pull out. I think it'd be like, you're there, boom. And you could actually be under the covers and be like, hi, my name's Dylan. You could say this is my idea of home, but there's a lot more to me than that. And I'd just like to take you on a little journey about what home is to me and who I am. Do you know what I mean? Just something like that. And then you go, follow me. So then what you do is you cover yourself, you're like there, and the camera just goes to the first square. Boom, we kick off into, you could have literally 10 seconds of Disgrace of Waste of Space. It all started with this.
Instead of zooming out, we could just like go even further.
Yeah, or there, and then to the next square.
Yeah,
and
straight
to the next square. And that, so you could do that quite fast as well. And then, and that. Now each one, you need to commentate it so that the audience, because they're watching audience, understands what it is. If you're going to have, for example, your holidays to Dubai, to Cyprus, to was it LA stuff, you can put all of them into one square. Do you know what I mean? Well, you can have Cyprus separately, but it could be snapshots of. So each holiday bit is no more, like your holiday section is no more than about, I don't know, 20 seconds? No, because the whole thing is 2 minutes, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
20 seconds. 20 seconds is long.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then, so you don't need to have everything in it, but a snapshot of this. Pick the really important bits and why. You've got to say, this is when I had this and blah, 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 blah. And the point of this is this. Cool. Next bit. Then you have, this is when we left school. And then the prom.
Yeah.
And it's all come round full circle. Then the next bit, I went to Cyprus and this is what it made me think about. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Went here, went there. I have pictures of the Atatürk, and then you've got the guns, and then you've got the Şehitler, and then you've got all of that. But then there's also the boutiques. So you can just go snap, 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 snap. You know, like, you know how they do music videos from one thing to another? Like we did in Romeo and Juliet trailer, where it went boom, boom,
straight.
We did a whole weekend of filming, but all I did was 1 minute, all that into 1 minute, and that was enough. And none. So that's how I want you to think about it. You don't have the luxury of a very long, worn out thing, yeah? And then when you say, then you come back to you, then it's like, so what I'm trying to say is, what you're trying to say. Exactly. And I put it there, like what you said to me, home is not a place for me, it's where I place myself.
Yeah.
So you can say, and so far, these are the places that I've, where I felt that I'm at home. Obviously, that's going to change in the future. And that's it, 2 minutes of that, that's perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you think that's doable?
Yeah.
I don't have a laptop anymore, so we'll have to, you'll have to come round and we do it on the iMac. But we'll have to you'll have to film.
You've still got it, though, right?
I've got everything, yeah, I've still got everything. But what we're going to have to do is arrange a time to do that. And what music are you going to have? Are you going to have music underneath?
I think the same music that was there. Because it was...
We'll have to mix the music carefully. So like the theme music. I like that music actually. And then boom, kicks. I love your choice of soundtrack for your things. It works, but it's just got to be really shorter and smoother transition from one thing to another. Because what you're showing is there's a Turkish music there, but at the same time there's other things that mean something to you.
Yeah.
I'm none. So what we need to do is.
I did it like that because, like, at the end of the day, I'm Turkish, and so like. But then there's little mixtures.
That's not all you are, is it? It's not. That's not the only thing that makes you who you are. And that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, for you to say that and you to acknowledge that.
I tried to do it like with music-wise as well.
No, because I said to them that everything you've done, you've selected yourself. I just think it's too long, and I think it needs to be slicker, and we can make it slicker. But I'll just help you edit it. Kwajan's going to come and do his editing for their one because he can do editing apparently. He uses that's what he's doing at college, isn't it?
Yeah.
Editing. That's what he wants to do as well. But if we arrange a time for you to come, can you film you under the covers type of thing before?
What do you mean by under the covers? Because at the moment I have this image of me like with the blanket on top of me.
Yeah.
And then talking.
Not like totally under it. So it's like
you can just like have.
You could be reading a book or I don't know on your phone or whatever you do, yeah. And the cover's there, and then you're like, and the camera comes
sitting
in.
Next to it. Sitting next to the blanket or something.
Or the blanket could cover you like when you're cross-legged on your bed, and the blanket covers you, and then you're like, come and take the journey with me, and then the camera just goes
like a story.
First way, yeah. So it's like the tapestry of your life, basically, isn't it? So that shot needs to be retaken. Everything else we can just cut them down and bring them in. And then what we do is, once we've cut them down, brought them in, have that shot in it, that's the easy bit. Then you can commentate, do a voiceover commentating over each one once we've edited it down.
Okay.
Which is a bit easier for you, because you'll see what it is you're doing. I'm done. And if we have music, then it'll make it a little bit easier to cut down to the rhythm of the music.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So, yeah, what we're going to need is you need to film that bit before you come to me, and then we're going to probably need about 4 or 5 hours if we don't. I don't know how long the rendering takes. Rendering.
It took me ages. I was like,
it probably will take us ages, but mainly because of the rendering. But if we can cut it down, if we can get the music going and stick it all into 2 minutes, and then put the. What I'll need first from you is the introduction bit. Coming to the. Once we put that down, and don't make it very long.
Okay.
So it's like, hi, welcome to. You might think this is my home, but that's not all there is. There's more to me than this. I'm just going to take a little journey, and I'd like to come with me. And these are the why. What is all this?
Yeah.
So these are the things that make me who I am and give me a sense of home, because for me, home is where I belong, something. Yeah. And then have that. Boom, 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 boom. So have that as the introduction. Then at the end, you say so. As you can see, this is where I'm at now. This is my idea of home. Obviously, that's going to change as time goes by and the new experiences come in. And that's all you can. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to go too deep into it, because I know I've got the research stuff.
Yeah.
The research stuff I think is great.
If you keep it too long, I think the audience would just be like,
it gets a bit too like. Okay, great. We've got a complete breakdown of Ilan's life. Anything else? But no, it's good though. It's just I think as a start it was good. But I think we can do better.
I think
We
it's
can do
because
better.
I had like
I'll do it with you, so
Yeah.
you get help.
yeah, because I had like about not that long to do it, and I was like panicky. I didn't know which bits to do, so I just put everything in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
I
You're
was
like, let me select. Which one shall I do? That one or that one? No, that's fine. So what we'll do is, when could you do it though? Huh?
Well, next week Thursday, I have after the show I'm doing, I have half term.
Oh yes.
So I can
What, next week Thursday you got half term?
after the show we finish at like probably 1, and then
I thought this week was, well, this coming Thursday. Oh, I see. Then you got half term. Yeah, next week's half term. Yeah. What, can you film it after over half term?
yeah.
I don't know when is this synced? Ah, it is synced as well. And 29th is next week, half term. Monday I'm in, Tuesday I'll work, Wednesday, Thursday I'm working. It could, when's the second? Could do the Friday. We could do it over the Friday. Or during the day Saturday. Friday, during the day Saturday or Sunday. Third I'm going to a wedding.
Okay.
And I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, so Friday would be.
Or we can do Wednesday evening I'm going to the Mendy. Yeah, Friday then. That'll do. Hang on, I need to add it. How do I add it? Thank you. Here we go. What time? Edit. But you can film your stuff beforehand, and none. Edit
It gives me a week
demands.
to do it.
DVP.
DVP.
Yeah, thank you. So just do that. Let's say 12.
Okay.
12 till 4, and we'll see how much we get done by then, yeah? So we'll do that. I'll put that on my phone as well. Okay, that's great. Now, what have you got on your gold, hun? Let me just switch this off.
I've given my laptop back because it was being a pain.
Right.